How you doing, guys? It's your boy Nando, and this is the Pound for Pound Boxing Show in association with Seconds Out Coffee. Tonight's my lucky night because my special guest tonight is Lady Luck and it's Bec Connolly. Let's see which are on right now.
Yeah.
How you doing, Bec?
Oh, yeah, good, thank you. I think I said it up right at last.
Thank you for taking your time to speak to me on a Sunday evening. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no worries.
Bec, great start to the year for you. You're fighting at York Hall on February the 11th against Nina Hughes. Let's talk about last year. You stayed active, 2 fights, and you made your debut outside the UK in Italy. How was that experience against Maria Cecchi?
Oh, yeah, I had such an awesome time out in Italy. Like, it was so good. It was one of those like unlucky things again, because we did get a few weeks notice for it, and I turned the fight down because I had so much stuff going on outside and I was quite poorly from it. So we ended up taking it on a day's notice. So
Oh, wow.
it wasn't like we trained for it or done anything, and I thought it was like I had great fun, and I got the fun back in boxing again for me, and I remembered why I do it and why I enjoy it. And yeah, I'm feeling much more positive about this year and work this year.
Brilliant. And obviously before that, the big fight with Ebanie Bridges in Leeds. Obviously, I know it didn't go your way, but how did it feel to be back on a big platform like with Matchroom in the Zone and with a massive crowd there in attendance?
It was like literally a dream come true. Like, that was the fight that I've been aiming for. I really like Ebs as well. Got a lot of time for her, a lot of respect for her. Unfortunately, again, it's everyone always thinks it's you're just able to switch off and just be a boxer, but I'm absolutely not. Like, I fight with my heart and soul, and everything that goes on outside of the ring comes into the ring with me. And unfortunately, the stars weren't aligned for me that month. And sorry, that's me puppy.
That's okay.
Yeah, and I was gutted, absolutely gutted, and annoyed at myself that I couldn't like compartmentalize enough to like bring myself to that fight. But it is what it is. I still got to do it. I had a great time. I learned a lot about myself, and then that's kind of why I took the Italy fight, because I needed to almost like prove to myself that I am what I say I am. I was starting to have like some real self-doubt, and I don't have that anymore. And yeah, it's not because things have got easier or it's still not going on, but I'm just dealing with it a lot better, and I'm not going to let it ruin like something I've been working so hard for the best part of my life.
Of course. And now obviously you're facing Nina Hughes with not just a day's notice, with a good camp. So how do you feel going into this fight with a good amount of time in advance and good camp? How do you feel?
Yeah, great. I'm just excited. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself, really. I really like I fought once at York Hall before, and it was like a big deal for me because it's like the mecca of British boxing, isn't it? It's like a special. Really like MTK and Lee and everyone, so I'm looking forward to going. They're good lads, and yeah, she's like, as I say, she's got a good reputation. She seems like a nice woman. Like, she's good Team GB girl. Like, you're gonna get a decent scrap from her. I think she's been up sparring like Ellie Scottney or something, someone said. So like I'm expecting the same sort of standard as Scottney, really. But like I said, I think I said it earlier in the week, at this stage in the game, like, there's nothing that anyone can do with 2 arms and 1 head that I haven't come up against before.
Of course.
So yeah, just going in to enjoy it, really, and come home having put the best version of Bec forward. And as always, I'm going in to win. And that would obviously, a win there would set me up for a totally different year to the one.
100%.
So,
of course. You should go in with the intention to win and the thought that you are going to win. Let's talk about Nina Hughes. Obviously, you know, her debut took a long time to come. She's 39 years old. She just made her debut in December. This is only her second pro fight. But do you think, you know, you're 14 fights in, do you think with the names such as like Ellie Scottney, Ebanie Bridges, Natasha Jonas, Rachel Ball, these kind of caliber fighters that you fought, do you think that experience can be at your advantage as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Experience is only good if you use it. So, like I always do,
Yeah.
I'm going to use that experience. When you say she's on her second pro fight, she has got the experience. She's been around a long, long time. She's a very high caliber fighter. Like, again, I don't like bury my head in the sand to it. I'm not going in thinking, oh, this will be a walk in the park, second pro fight.
Yeah, of course.
Not. If anything, she's got, because at one point the amateurs were the pros, weren't they? Like Team GB and the Olympians and that they were the pros. But again, like I didn't realise she was 39 actually. It doesn't have much bearing.
She doesn't look it, doesn't seem it, does she?
But it doesn't have much bearing these days because we all like, you look after yourself. The science is there, the training is there, the food's like, it's, yeah, we don't age at the same rate. And there isn't that cut off point with, like there used to be, like, oh, you're in your prime from this time to this time. Women seem to be getting stronger and stronger and stronger as they're getting older. So yeah, I'm not even gonna think about that as an advantage because it's not.
You're fighting this fight is at super bantamweight. Is this a weight that you're comfortable in? What would you say is the weight that you feel most comfortable in, that you think you fight the best at?
I think featherweight for me is like the best weight. So that's only a couple of pounds more. It just takes the stress away from camp because I know I can make that weight with like, I'm just like every other woman. Something the kids stress you out, something happens, you're like, oh, what chocolate.
Yeah.
And featherweight allows for that. A super feather going up, like I'd never fight above that again, really. My days of doing that are over because I'm not at the heavier division and it's just like stupid. And they're big girls. When I was fighting Jonas and Harper and people, like I'm stood there thinking, I've just eaten pasta and pizza to get to this weight. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, these are proper big women. But yeah, I like super bantam. I think it's set at 120 pounds. So Bridges was set at 119 pounds. So yeah, I've got 3 weeks to lose it now. So start stricting up.
So let's say, because you're going in there as the underdog despite the 14 fights. Obviously, she's the MTK girl. She is going to the favorite. So you winning for, the MTK lot, and some boxing fans will be like, shock. How big is that for your career? How big is that for your career to win this fight?
Oh, huge. It changes the whole projection of this year, doesn't it? Like, see, the thing is, the situation that I'm in, I am going to keep fighting the best. Like, that's where we're at. This is what we do. That's what I get paid to do. So at any point, really, with any of these fights, like a win changes everything. Like, because I don't think anyone can look at the record and go, oh, she's on a losing record when you look at the fighters that I've lost to. So yeah, I think as always, like, it's a huge opportunity. Every single fight is a huge opportunity because of the people that I'm saying yes to. So, oh, she's chewing my hand like crazy. This is not.
She wants your attention.
She does. She's upset that I'm talking to you and not to her. Come on.
So we know, obviously, women's boxing moves a little bit faster than men's boxing. We've seen women who have lost fights and then straight away get another title shot, the next one, or a big fight. So let's say win or lose this fight, right? There's a fight I would like to build up, and I want to mention it right now because I think you deserve this opportunity as well. And hopefully I will tag Boxer in this and herself. So I remember I spoke to you before the Ellie Scotney fight. I spoke to you before the Ellie Scotney fight. And you said, before I retire, I want a shot at the Commonwealth title because that's the belt that you want, right? Yeah. So how about this? We saw what happened with Skelly and Timlin. No one won that belt and it's still vacant. So how about Ebonie Jones versus Bec Connolly for the vacant Super Bantamweight Commonwealth title on Boxer, live on Sky Sports? How does that sound to you?
That sounds fantastic to me. Where do I start?
Would you welcome the fight with Ebonie Jones? Because I know you guys were meant to fight and it didn't happen, but would you want the opportunity to fight Ebonie Jones, and if they can make it for that vacant title?
Yeah, and I think she said she wanted the fight as well. Like it was just that like, I couldn't do it at the time. So yeah, no, that would be a wicked fight to get.
That'd be brilliant, because I truly believe you're one of the most hardworking, not just female fighters, but fighters out there as well. And I think before you do retire, and that's a long time from now anyway, the retirement, but before you do retire, I believe you deserve the opportunity for this belt, because you really want it. You said it's your favorite belt. It's the best looking belt in women's boxing as well. And you deserve the opportunity to fight for that belt as well. So I would love to see that. Well, do you know what? Even if it's not against Ebonie Jones, it could be against Amy Timlin. It could be against anyone. But I think the Ebonie Jones fight would be great for your career as well.
I really fancied the Ebonie Jones fight purely because I like her as a boxer. Like she's come forward, she's gritty, she's tough, isn't she? Like it's not going to be styles that don't mesh. So yeah, no, that'd be wicked. That would be my ultimate dream come true, really.
Hopefully this video can push to bring that dream come true, and you deserve it.
I hope so. Thank you.
Bec, before I let you go, I know you've never been one to trash talk or anything like that, so I just want to know what's going to happen on February the 11th.
Yeah, if I start trash talking now, it'd be hilarious for one, wouldn't it? But,
I'll ask a different question. And it's the same as what's going to happen is, why should people tune in on IFL TV on YouTube on February 11th to watch you versus Nina Hughes?
Because it is my first fight of the year and I am going for fireworks and I'm going to entertain everyone. So you want to be tuned in from the changing room to the ring, and it's the first time in front of a proper full crowd as well. So in a long time. So I'm going in for entertainment value this time as well. I'm going to enjoy myself, like really enjoy myself.
Brilliant. I can't wait to see that fight. I think, do you know what? There's some great fights on that card, but I'm going to call that this fight will be the fight of the night. And I'm not going to take sides, but I'm going to wish the best woman luck that night. I hope you both, I just wish the best of luck to both you girls, and may the best woman win. And I hope, regardless, win or lose, you get the opportunity for that Commonwealth title against Ebonie Jones or anyone.
Oh, that'd be wicked. Yeah, no, that would be very, very good. Thank you.
Brilliant. Bec, just want to thank you again. It's always a pleasure to speak to you. And I'll see you on February the 11th.
Yay! Thank you very much.
Do you have a final message for the fans that are going to tune in and travel to York Hall to see you fight?
Yeah, just thank you. Like, how many years have you all stuck by me now? And it never, like I say every time, but it never ceases to amaze me. And I'm so grateful for every single person. And it does build me up so much. And it gives me confidence where there was none. So, yeah, thank you, really.
No problem. You deserve it. Take care, stay safe, and good luck for the 11th.
Thank you. Bye.
Take